It shows that there isn't one way to win in this game. The truth is, what Jay-Z and Nas are doing is bigger than rap. It's bigger than hits, albums, or who has the better verse. This is about strategy, power, and how two of the greatest minds in hip-hop build completely different roads to the same destination: legacy. Here's what I love about this conversation. It shows that there isn't one way to win in this game. Jay-Z is the kind of businessman who wants the whole world to see the moves he's making. He's intentional about making headlines, announcing major deals, partnering with massive corporations, and building publicly in a way that inspires the next generation. That approach isn't ego. It's marketing. It's leverage. It's using visibility as a tool to grow his empire even more. And honestly, that's smart. When the whole world sees you make billion-dollar plays, they start treating you like a billion-dollar player. Nas, on the other hand, represents a completely different kind of power, the quiet kind. He's not focused on press conferences or splashy announcements. He's focused on execution. He invests, he builds, and he lets the numbers do the talking. And when those numbers finally surface, like a $120 million exit from a pharmaceutical company or a successful casino bid, it's a reminder that you don't need the spotlight to make powerful moves. That's strategic too. Sometimes the best way to grow is in silence. And honestly, I think both approaches are necessary. Jay's visibility is what makes people dream bigger. Nas's low-key style is what shows people that real wealth doesn't need validation at all. One is about building influence. The other is about building assets. And if you're really paying attention, the lesson is that both paths can work as long as the moves are intentional and built for the long game. What I also respect is how they both prove that hip-hop isn't a finish line, it's a launching pad. They've shown that their career doesn't have to end with music. It can evolve into tech, real estate, media, investments, and even things like casinos. That's the blueprint for generational wealth. That's how you turn a brand into a legacy. And that's why their stories are still being studied decades into their careers. So instead of debating who's better, I think the smarter conversation is about what we can learn from them, how we can apply those lessons into our own lives, how we can move with the same discipline, foresight, and patience. Because if there's one thing Jay-Z and Nas both prove, it's that the game isn't about who's the loudest or who's the flashiest. It's about who builds something that lasts.